Welcome back to my channel. My apologies for just disappearing after the last video I made, which was not the one I was talking about, like back to school season, but the one before that. Just so much has been going on, and it's just been like a lot, especially from the month of um, not May, because May is my birthday month. May was it was such a really good month. It was like mostly from the month of the middle of July till August till like the second week of August, I believe. It was just a lot, and I'm here to catch you guys up on what you've missed so far when it came to me, and if you guys missed me as well. So here's to catching up with me. Also, before we start with the video, I just wanted to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy almost New Year. This year has been a lot, I'm pretty sure, for all of us combined as a whole, but we made it. We're almost there, so do what you gotta do. Finish up your New Year's resolutions for this year, and I hope by the end by when this year ends, like mostly everything you had on your New Year's resolutions you completed so far. So yeah. And plus I made sure to make it Christmassy this year just because last year with like the whole pandemic and the year of 2020 as a whole, it just didn't feel like Christmas last year for me. This year, it's like it feels a little bit better than last year as a whole, but it still feels like it's Christmas and it's not Christmas. Especially the weather, it's been like today was like 61 degrees, and I was just like, okay, but I'm not complaining, but still. But yeah, hopefully everything goes well, smoothly. And from when I'm recording right now, it's actually December 17th, like the morning of December 17th, like the AM, and we are counting down, and there is 8 days of Christmas. I'm just like, wow, time went by so fast. But let's get to the video now. So let's start from the month of May. That's my birthday month. I had the opportunity to go back to my university to have my college graduation that I never got to have due to the pandemic that happened last year. I was supposed to, I graduated last year, but I didn't have my graduation ceremony last year. But I had it this year in my birthday month, on my birthday month, on May 21st of 2021, and it wasn't like how it was for past graduations, but I was just happy to still have one. I'm pretty sure other universities didn't have the chance to do that special college celebration and moment for their students, but I was happy to at least have something that my university did give to me, the class of 2020, as well as to the class of 2021 as well. So that was amazing. I was there with my friend. We both took pictures at the same time. We took pictures individually. It was such a fun blast. I wish I made a video on that, but I couldn't just because I had to start a new adventure, which started, I believe, on Monday, May 24th. So I don't know how to explain this, but I never told anyone this, or I never like said it publicly for that matter. I'm just gonna generalize this. I'm not gonna go into deep detail about it. But like from the middle of May, no, from the last few days of May, I believe, till like the second or third week of August, I had a job. That was my first job. It was I was thankful for it, and I did grow from it and everything, but it was really challenging for me. It was my first job after college, and whoa, I was just like not not ready for it. I was not really expecting everything that happened with that first job, but I'm really happy that I took a chance on myself and I did it and I got it and I aced the interview. So thankful to my employee coordinator for helping me with everything, not just for getting that job, not just sending me that first job for me to apply to, but and everything she does since last year and this year, everything as a whole, really grateful. And that I know that that was one of my 2021 New Year's resolutions was to get a job, and I did. And that was my first job. It was, whew, is not trying to go into specific details here, but it was really challenging. I just didn't. It was full time too. For me, it was hard because I've never had a full time job before. I had a part time job in college, which was work study, but this one was like on a whole different level. It was challenging. It was emotionally draining for me. Um, and I needed that job to help me get into grad school. I'm thinking of going to grad school, and I need some hours in order to get into grad school. So that job would also help me pay for um, personal expenses and stuff that I need to pay off, as well as um, getting hours for grad school. But I decided that it's best for me as a person and for me to be honest with myself and come to terms with that this first job that I got, so grateful for it, and everyone that taught me everything that I needed to learn, that it just wasn't the best fit for me. It wasn't, the job wasn't a good fit for me, and neither was the environment I was in at all when it came to that job. So I'm really happy and proud of myself for leaving as soon as I could before it got any worse for me. I'm just grateful for that, and I just want to set an example to others that, you know, I'm not. I hope you find it in yourself to know that you are worthy of so much more. You shouldn't have to stay in a situation or a place or a job that just doesn't value you or treat you the way you deserve to be treated. And I'm just really happy that I left. I left for my mental health and for myself as a whole. So that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna go into specific details, but yeah, that was my first job experience. It was very it was very it was a lot. It was just a lot, and I'm just happy that it's over. I just hope I never have to experience what I had to again, like that again. But if I do have to experience that again, I know what to do in that situation. So yeah. And now I have more free time on my hands, and I'm just so happy about that. Like I could do videos again. I'm so excited to do videos again. I could bake, do a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm really grateful for that. And yes, even though I did leave that job, um, with the help of my employee coordinator, I was able to get another job. Thank God. But this time it wasn't full time like my previous job. It's now part time, and I'm just really happy. I'm really a private person when it comes to these things, but I feel like it was an important something important that I learned in that lesson, especially since this year is ending, and that I just wanted to share with you all. So yeah. Just a quick thing to let you guys all know that I'm human, of course, is before getting this job that I have now, so thankful never really thought I would actually do a job like this, but I happy I am because I absolutely love children anyway. But I before getting this job, actually this current job I have right now, the previous job just really left me so broken. And I just felt like I was worthless, like I didn't know what I was doing. um, and there was just things that were said that wasn't true about me at the previous job, but it was said like almost every single day I went to work, and it just really got into my head, and I just didn't know if I could like ever recover from what I had to experience at that job. Talking about it just makes me want to cry. Like I didn't even write it in my journal. I gotta do that. Just so that I know that I did go through this, because honestly I really forgot all about it, like what I had to go through, because I guess I just try to like erase it from my mind. It was, I feel like I have a challenge every year, or like challenges every year. I'm pretty sure we all do. It's just so hard. It was really hard for me to like overcome all those comments that were said about me at my previous job in order for me to move forward, in order for me to land this current job that I have now. I just want to thank God for just helping me to see that I could do more than what that the comments that were said about me and everything. Talking about it is just like so sad. But that's mostly, I don't even think I need to go into detail. That's mostly what happened. Not trying to bash my first job or anything. Really grateful for the experience and everything. But it was a real challenge for me and a wake up call for me. And the comments that were said about me weren't true at all. But it did really get to me, and it just really went through my head for several weeks. And I'm really happy that Cinderella remake with Camila Cabello was created, and the song Million to One was created, because we're into the month of September right now. So me being depressed and sad about the previous job happened between the last few weeks of August, and I watched the Cinderella remake with Camila Cabello in like the Labor Day weekend, I believe, of September of 2021, and I just really like that's the song A Million to One was really inspiring for me, and I that song, really listening to it like about 3 times, really inspired me, and something told me that I had to apply for this current job that I have, and I'm happy that I did. It wasn't like a traditional way of doing things, but I made sure that like after that previous job, I never want to feel like that again. I made sure that if I'm gonna get hours, if I want to go to grad school and get the hours that I need for it, I'm gonna do it my way. So instead of working at a job and I guess um, getting the hours as well as getting also getting paid for my services in order for me to pay for my personal stuff that I need to pay off, I'm just gonna get volunteering at some place and do a part-time job with it. Yes, that is challenging, but it's so much better than what I went through or how I felt or what I experienced in my previous job. I just felt like in my previous job I didn't fit in, and like there was nice people of course, but I just felt like I didn't fit in. I was different. I was weird. I was always different and weird since I was young, and that's just how I felt at that job. But where I am now with the volunteering and the part-time job, I just Um, at first it was a little bit getting used to, but I love it. I I I love it. It's just so much better, and I'm really happy I moved on from that experience for my first job. And I watched that Cinderella remake, and the song Million to One was created, and everything in 2021 that I did to complete my New Year's resolutions and everything. It was just, I know I'm talking blibberish, but for me, it felt like a moment for me. I'm really proud of myself. Like, I don't need anyone else to be proud of me, but for me, I'm genuinely proud of myself, of just how far I've come as a whole. I'm crying, but yes, so proud.